What's up, everybody? My name is Rob Savage, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And today's guest we have...
Dr. Vanessa Dunn Guyton.
Y'all give it up for Dr. Vanessa Guyton. How you doing today, Dr. Guyton?
I am absolutely wonderful.
Why don't you let the people know what it is that you do?
So, like I said, my name is Dr. Vanessa, and I am I don't know what I do. I don't mess that all up. So let me scratch that. So I am the executive director and founder of Hush No More. Hush No More supports survivors when they're ready to come forward to share their story, when they need resources, or they just need somebody to listen to. Mm-hmm. We also give free training in our community on what we call the Hush topics: sexual assault, domestic violence, sex trafficking, child sexual abuse, all of those topics that families, organizations, friends have a hard time talking about. So that's what I do.
Wow, that's very important work you're doing. Thank you for that, and also thank you for your service. How did you get started doing all of this?
How I got started was in 2017, I had a trigger. I had a flashback of a sexual assault that happened to me when I was in the military. So they call that military sexual trauma. And I was in the Columbia Mall, right around the corner, and I saw a guy that looked like him. And I had suppressed the memory for 17 years, and it all came back. And so I realized that I was one of the people that was hushed, that was quiet. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't think anybody would believe me. And so after I got counseling, started in the recovery phase, started healing, actually addressing the problem, I started Hush No More and realized that I could support other people who are going through something similar to be able to come forward and have somebody to talk to.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm sorry to hear that, of course, but it's great that you turn into something positive to help somebody out with. Right. That's a beautiful thing. So who are some of your influences and inspirations?
So I absolutely love Oprah. She is my mentor. She doesn't know it yet. Maybe she'll see your interview and she'll know it.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
I love how she does so many small projects that turn into big projects, and she employs. So she's always creating jobs. She's all around the world. It doesn't matter if it's in the United States. It doesn't matter about race. She helps everybody. And so she's my greatest influencer.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I hope she do see this interview too. So you touched on it a little bit earlier, but what are some of the services that your organization provides?
So we provide free counseling. Absolutely free. It doesn't matter if you have insurance or not. Confidential. We provide resources in whatever community you live in. So we are actually global now. We have a satellite in Ghana. So we're global. We're all over the world. That's our goal. So it doesn't matter where you live. We find the resources for you in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state. We also do art therapy. We have like domestic violence walks. We just have a lot of fun. We try to figure out ways that if you're in a domestic violence relationship, this is a strategy that you use. So we do free strategy sessions with individuals to help them to be able to escape domestic violence. And we talk to parents all the time about how they can help their children who are going through maybe incest, child sexual abuse, or that are in domestic violence relationships as well. So when people call us, we help them start by listening. And that's the most important thing that we do.
Yeah, that's wonderful, man. That is. A lot of people are just looking for somebody to hear them out and listen to them, yeah. So we're going to do a quick word association. I'm going to just say a word, and then you just tell me what the word makes you think of.
Okay.
Orlando.
Home. I'm a Florida girl.
Okay. DM 10 Strong.
So DM 10 Strong is a group of amazing speakers who do something similar to me. We all have different topics that we focus on. Mm-hmm. And they're just great. We travel around the world together, just trying to make a difference in the world.
Okay. We could probably cut this part because I want to ask you how to pronounce this first. How do I say that?
Naomi.
Naomi. Okay, Naomi.
So Naomi is my Ghana name. I actually did Women's History Month this year, and I adopted a school in Ghana. And so that's the name that they gave me. And so it's real cool. Sweet.
Yeah. I think me and my mom was just talking about it. Like, it's important to figure out where you come from and everything like that. So now we're going to ask a question. We're going to have a question asked from the audience. Okay? All right, now we got a question from the audience. How you doing?
Hi.
What's your name?
Sparkle.
Sparkle? Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you, Sparkle.
Hi.
You have a question for us?
Hi, Dr. Guyton. I was wondering if you could tell us about your book, Hush No More.
Tell us about your book, Hush No More.
So Hush No More is a book that shares the stories of survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, sex trafficking, sexual harassment, and my own personal story of military sexual trauma. So it talks about the definition of each, how often they happen, and how families and friends can support somebody once they go through one of those type of trauma. And I'm honored to be able to share the stories of so many individuals that's part of Hush No More, coming forward, healing, writing your story down, poetry, all of that is part of it, part of our healing process. And it was my first time actually publicly saying what happened to me in such detail. So I'm excited about that project.
Absolutely, I'm excited too. Like I said, it's important sharing your story, and people can connect with it, and they can learn to grow past and move past their own struggles and traumas. If you could meet one person, dead or alive, who would that person be?
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama?
Yes.
What would that conversation be like?
So one, it'd be, how did she overcome being a mom, being a lawyer, being the wife to the president, like just how she multitasked and still was able to maintain her own identity and didn't worry about what other people said about her. So a lot of times we struggle with being who we truly are and showing up and wondering if people are going to say things about us, if they're going to mistreat us. But she did it with so much grace and class that I want to just learn from her how I can always keep my head up high no matter what somebody says about me.
It's an iconic woman right there, Do you have any upcoming events or projects you want to let us know about?
So I do. We have a domestic violence walk October 16th in Columbia, South Carolina. It is going to be an amazing event. We're looking for community partners who have nonprofit organizations that would like to set up and show all about show and tell us all about their organization. We also have places for vendors. So we're looking for vendors if you would like to sell anything. The event is free. It's for your family. You can come out. You're going to eat, love on each other, and we're going to have a really good DJ that's coming.
Okay.
And so it's going to be like a block party, but it's going to be for domestic violence.
You said October?
October 16th.
October 16th.
October
Y'all
16th.
make sure y'all be there.
That's our big event. July 17th, we're having a yard sale. So if you want to donate to our yard sale, it's tax deductible. Or if you want to come set up a table, we're going to be on the corner of Elmwood and Sumter Street.
Okay.
So we'll be downtown. That's a big event that we have coming up. And that's about it. That's large.
Wonderful. What's your favorite TV show?
So, my kids will laugh at this. I don't watch TV.
I understand. You're a busy person.
I prefer a book over a TV show, but I guess it would be Law and Order, SVU.
Law and Order?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My wife loves that show.
Yeah, I like Law and Order, but I really don't watch TV that much. So I don't even have cable.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have cable.
Me neither. I stream everything.
Yeah, it's a waste. It's a waste of money.
Exactly. What about movies? Watching movies?
I don't even cut my TV on. More than my TV come on for sound. So what's my favorite movie?
Yeah.
So my favorite all-time movie is Grease.
Grease? My mama loved that movie.
I love Grease.
Yep.
Yeah, I know all the songs. Like, that's my favorite movie. And then after that, it's Forrest Gump. I like Forrest Gump.
Yep. I watched that in high school so much. Like, what about music? What are you listening to, music-wise?
So I love India Ari.
Okay.
I love anybody that have a message. I love jazz. I love her. She's probably the most youngest singer that I listen to and try to copy and sound like her. But I just love old school music. So anything that's from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and half of the 90s.
Half of the 90s?
Half of the 90s, yeah.
I got you. What do you feel like your biggest achievement has been so far?
My biggest achievement is being able to love on people and make them feel love and showing them kindness. When I approach them, no matter what they're going through, I can love on them and they feel better when they leave me. And I feel like that's the biggest achievement that I have to date. And it happens every time I meet somebody that is going through something tough. So that's my biggest achievement.
That's a gift. That's absolutely a gift. That's wonderful. Do you have any advice for anybody watching who, maybe going through something, or maybe wants to be in a position to do something similar to what it is that you do?
Okay.
You have any advice for them?
So advice, if you're going through any type of trauma, the first thing you have to do is actually admit that you have this going on, that there's some type of trauma, there's some type of problem going on. And then you have to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself that it wasn't your fault. No matter what role you played, no matter if you was drunk, if you was high, if you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, it's never your fault. Nobody has the right to touch you or to hurt you at all. But it is your right to be able to tell what happens to you. Once you get through that point, I always talk to people about getting counseling, healing, doing something to get better so that you're in a journey of healing, because it's for a lifetime. You're always trying to get better for the rest of your life. Then after that, help somebody else. Tell the next brother or sister that's going through something similar that you went through so that you can encourage them. Yes. So that's very important. Life is never over after trauma. No matter what has happened to you, be encouraged. And if you would like to do something that I do, I love talking to people about how to start a nonprofit, how to be a speaker, how to be impactful, how to share your story. So if you want to share your story, what has happened to you, I'll help you, because I think it's important that people know that this happens for real and that you can overcome anything that happens to you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You've given us plenty of reasons why, but let the people know why you think they should follow you and support you.
Well, you should follow me because I'm pretty cool, right? That's number one.
Yeah, I think so.
You should follow me because of that. Two, I'm going to always show love and kindness. I'm going to always have something positive, right? I'm always giving out information, free stuff in the community, different events. I'm always just promoting other people and encouraging others. I always talk about survivors and advocates and nonprofit organizations. So I'm that person that gives you the inside of what's going on in the community that you probably never heard about. Because there's a lot of people doing great things. Mm-hmm. We just don't never hear about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Do you have any final shout outs today?
Thank you. I am very proud of you. I remember seeing you as a little boy running around, right, with my kids. Yeah. And I'm very proud of you because you're doing what you desire to do. You're following your dreams. You're doing it with so much charisma. And it's good to see a black man doing good things in our society and not being portrayed in such a negative light. So I'm proud of you, and that's my shout out.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I'm sorry. Y'all please give it up for Dr. Vanessa Dunn Guyton. Thank you. I appreciate it.